everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to Out of Bounds with myself, T Rex, and my co-host Denise. The traveling nurse will be on. Maria will be on in a minute. Uh, Before I forget, I want to put this out there. One of the guys I met, he's an Army vet. I met him the 4th of July last year. He told me he had his book out. It's a Halloween book. It says it's Halloween again for children. Zadi Tagagina. I probably tore his last name up. But it's a great book. And if you decide that you want to get your kid a holiday book for Halloween, I recommend this one. It's an outstanding book and help a veteran out. And I appreciate it. Okay, let's get to talking. Got hot topics today, y'all. So that means we're going to be talking about a lot of good stuff. We'll leave the love and all that stuff up to the ladies because I know I'm villain number one, so they gonna tear my butt up.
Right, correct.
Yeah. You know, I
wonder why. I wonder why.
Hello, Missouri. How you doing? Remember last time we was talking about Diddy, and I said he's going to get pardoned because Trump was at those parties. Remember we was talking about why would a man turn down a plea deal that he had time served, pay a couple of dollars, well, it might have been a couple million to him, and he's free. The only reason he turned it down is he had an ace in the hole, and you knew Donald Trump said, if you keep my name out of it, I'll pardon you. He's probably going to be pardoned after he's sentenced. He'll be pardoned. Which
he probably got some booty. Yeah.
Oh Lord Jesus! Oh, did he still hold him, y'all? Did he still hold him? I'm telling you. She called it straight from the face. Denise, I spit up my whiskey on that one. I just spit my whiskey up, but I sure got some. I needed a drink on that one.
Honey.
To my friends out there that are here from another country, and you got your citizenship here, but you don't have dual citizenship. Just a little advice: start working on your dual citizenship, or you're gonna be deported. One of our friends, me and Denise and Marie, one of the friends of the show, I don't want to say her name, but waste of a trial. You know he was gonna get free. I don't know why y'all even worried about that. So if you don't get your dual citizenship, you don't have it, get it now, or I start for you. You might not have no recourse. So I want you to know that. We knew what 2 shows ago, Denise, we was talking about Diddy getting free because of Trump. He was doing the Trump party, and I don't see why people don't believe it and don't understand why, because it's the truth. A lot of people want to say, hey, it's happening all the time. It's happening all the time. And I'm turning my phone down because I got it on the house.
Well, he needs to pardon R. Kelly and the rest of them.
Jennifer's watching. Vonda's watching.
Hey, Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Vonda.
Hey, Vonda. He needs to pardon R. Kelly too, then.
He should. I mean, but R. Kelly don't got no dirt on him.
I know. Look, that we know of.
That is true. He might have been in some little freakouts. But I got a question for you. I was talking to you earlier about it. I was watching I'm gonna say his name, Bill Maher, last night, and it was Friday night show. And
the political party and celebrities is a joke.
For sure. Oh, for sure. For sure. If you know somebody, you get free. You know somebody, you get free. But Bill was talking about Puff Daddy. And what's the young lady's name, Denise? I forgot her name.
Cassie?
Said she was texting, I can't wait to get the freak off and all this. And he said, that's not really helping your case. unless you're just afraid, because it looks like to me and to most men, it looked like you was looking to join. Now he did say that she could be afraid of what was going on, but
Right.
she seemed like it because she didn't want to get hurt more. But as a man, when you just hear the blanket statement, that's what you believe. Now, I can't say I can totally believe that since all this other evidence came out, but and especially the video. I mean, I don't know why men beat women like that. I don't understand. If you
She's probably scared that he's gonna beat her if she did say the text. And like I said before, he could have been standing over her or anything, making her do those type of texts. You just don't know.
that is true. That's true too. That is true too. We don't know that. That's one thing we don't know. There's not. They're not
They are
men.
not men.
They're not there. They are not men. They're animals. I mean, I can't, as a grown man, I don't even see why you would slap a woman. I really don't. I mean, unless your wife or girlfriend happen to be 6'5" and you 5'5", you trying to make dominance because you still gonna get a butt whooping. And I pity the fool. I pity the fool that think they go slap the niece. I just want you.
Yeah, you do, kid. You right.
I pity that fool. If you don't get beat up, murdered, or your testicles ripped off by sugar, you just you just ain't bright. You just ain't bright. But
Ooh,
yeah,
nobody needs to be laying hands on nobody. Period.
that's true. Well, now I know women get a little bit intimidated and they think they just can posh you. Oh, here we go. Somebody said something.
Cassie was abused. She felt her only way was Diddy's way. That's what I was saying. That she was, we don't know what was going on for her to make her say those texts like that,
That's true.
or whatever. Um,
Somebody love your
thank
hat, girl.
you. Thank you. Yeah.
She was at the
So you don't
rodeo.
know.
She ain't
Yes,
telling
I
nobody
went to
she
the
was
Black
down there
Rodeo
riding
yesterday.
bulls and stuff.
Huh?
You ain't told
I'm
nobody that you
still
was down there riding them bulls with the rodeo last night.
Yeah, I went to the Black Rodeo and I'm still in the rodeo spirit.
Hmm. What's the basic Stockholm syndrome?
Is that something like a fear? You know, I
Fear.
don't know. Was that something like of
Educated on that. We both got a college degree, but I don't got it in psychology.
I
So
don't know about that. I think it's something to do with abuse or something.
I'm sure it has to do with abuse. I'm
The
sure that
Stockholm
syndrome,
syndrome.
you until they, oh, here it comes. Oh, I'm from Texas and I love the Black Rodeo. Okay. What's up, sis?
Yes.
How you doing, Ellen? Glad you watching, girl. All I can
Texas.
say is whoa, whoa, whoa. I ain't seen a rodeo in a while though. But I just don't see I don't think I could have that job. I mean, they probably make me the clown and that bull be trying to
What?
put up, so I'm not about to have that. I'm about
Yeah, they probably run over your ass.
I can't run fast like I used to. What's so oh, this you were too much. But I was gonna I just don't. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Somebody wrote it. You gonna read it when me?
Oh, Stockholm syndrome is a psychological coping mechanism that can develop in victims of captivity or abuse, causing them to identify with and develop positive feelings towards their captures. That's what I thought. Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
educating. Thank you. I've never heard the
Thank
term,
you.
but I've heard the actual action.
I had heard it, but I wasn't for sure. I knew it had something to do with abuse, but I didn't know. Yes, where they kind of have feelings for the
Mm-hmm.
capture towards the
Mm-hmm.
captors. What was that one in? Was it that he held those girls in the house? Um, that was in Ohio.
Oh, I can't think of. And
Um,
one of them escaped.
you know what I'm talking about?
And one of them escaped, right?
Hmm.
And got the police.
Yeah,
I don't remember. I really talking about. I
yeah.
don't remember
It was
the
in
name.
Cleveland. It was in Cleveland. It was in Cleveland, I think. A taco. I hadn't heard that. Have you?
No, can you?
The reporter called Trump a taco.
And they did what? They deported him?
No, she said, can you hit on the reporter calling Trump a taco?
I didn't. Well, tell us about it. I didn't hear that.
No, I haven't heard.
Like
I
to
didn't
hear
hear
about
that
them
either.
being called a taco.
Taco, T-Rump
He's
taco.
always
Trump always sticking out.
he's all because the answer is they call him a taco because Trump's always chicken out. He is. He backstepping on everything except for this. Now he's behind that tariff. But check this out. This man is talking about a dome, a gold dome. Now, I'm a sci-fi person, so I don't know if y'all watch this show because Under the Dome, these people got trapped under a dome for some bizarre reason, and they couldn't get out. Then the whole series about them being trapped under the dome, and then they got out. And this man is talking about building a dome. Don't you think if the technology was there, what's that country? Ukraine would already have a damn dome. Come on, y'all. You gotta quit listening to what this man's saying because he's that's above your head. Yeah, I got you. See, dog, that is above my head. But that's the problem.
No, they said, T-Dog, what's that above your head?
Here.
What's
this
that?
Right here. That's the light thing. That's the light thing. That's the light thing. The little lamp thing. That's what's above my head. So I move it out the way. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. This guy wants to build a gold dome at that. What's up, Nuke? What's up with the gold dome?
What's up,
I don't get it. What's up with a gold dome? You turn all that gold into the White House, you know. And I was talking to a captivated guy about with the book, and I don't understand. And I probably said it last week, but I gotta say it again. We was talking about today. If the man is trying to cut waste in the government, why is he having a $6 billion parade? Don't you think that's wasting?
Yeah, I wrote the book.
She probably wrote that book. I ain't gonna say what book, but I'm pretty sure she wrote the book. Rump is talking. My sister said Rump is talking out the side of his neck. He is because he's talking.
Yeah,
about saving the country money by cutting Medicaid all this crap. But then again, the idiot's going out having a $6 billion parade.
Howdy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You need to quit that crap. I just can't find out why he's doing that. And then him and Eli, they didn't broke up their courtship, so they're not together no more. You're not together.
So is Eli really leaving?
Well, yeah, because he had losing all that money. They kicked him out. He ain't even in charge of his own company. Why we need a dome? Because Trump has said you can't shoot a missile through it or nothing else like that. So you can be safe in the dome. Well, I believe you can be safe in the dome if you're a white refugee from South Africa.
He's an idiot.
He is an idiot. So I'm just trying to understand what he's doing. And I wish one of you fine fans out there would tell me what the hell he's doing because it makes no sense to me. What are the hot topics we got out there? We got some stuff coming when Marie shows up. So you ladies can get your chops ready because I'm sure you're going to tear my butt up when Marie come up with this stuff. So, but other than that, I just think that we have to figure it out as a people. Oh yeah, he's deporting here. It says, but he's deporting innocent people, but will pardon Diddy. That makes no sense. It makes a lot of sense to him. Everything that Trump does makes no sense to no one else, but
to nobody else but him. Him.
If you got enough money or some dirt on the president, you can get it. I mean, do you really think, even though I said white South Africans, do you really think that he will let somebody come in this country for free? I'm sure he sent a plane over to get him. So that means he probably got some money out of that deal. He's a business.
I'm sure.
First. So he got paid. So all the stuff.
Yeah, he got paid.
That little, remember he had that dinner last week after the show. I think it was. We didn't talk about last. We had a dinner, and
Yeah, about the
the
dinner.
one kid from
Mhm.
Taco Bell, I think it was stealing people's checks, and he went to jail. His mom went to Trump's dinner, donated $1 million, and they partnered.
And he took him out. He
Yeah, and he
pardoned.
don't have to pay those people their lost wages. What kind of crap is that? Where is it?
That I don't know how he be. Oh, he be doing all that stuff.
For the people, by the people. That don't seem like shit to me. So someone said my neighbor of 23 years got picked up by ISIS. They had a very successful restaurant, and that's a sad moment. It's true, it is a very sad moment.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's doing it to people.
Yeah.
I mean, even if, like I said before, Denise remembers, if y'all didn't hear it, why would you, even though they're over here illegal or legal, we'll just say illegal for right now, they still got to get a job, and they pay taxes, they pay Social Security, they pay into stuff that they'll never get. They'll never get, but they got to pay into it. So and he's talking about cutting money and cutting them. So, and they've been stealing money from whatever. Oh, here we go.
I think the Diddy freakouts were only between Cassie, a worker, and Diddy.
You think? Oh, no, I think it was more like a sex party where people were standing around drinking and watching it.
Yeah, it was a lot of people.
It was that's the format I thought it was, and that's the information I got. I could be wrong, but those minor freakouts might have been, and I don't understand. Well, I don't understand because I think Puff Daddy, from other rumors that I've heard, might be a little bi. Not talking about buy a store or buy a shop, a little bi. So maybe he gets turned on by watching a man have sex with his wife. And
evidently he did. The way they said he treated her, evidently he did. The things they said he did made the men do to her and paid him and made the men do to her while he watched and did whatever he needed to do.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think that's a little strange. I know people that have a lot of money do some weird things, but I never heard of the rich Tom Cruises and all that crap having somebody do their wife in front of them. I don't know.
I guess that's why it's called freak off. Freak off.
And then he gonna kiss her later? Come on, y'all.
Yeah. They said she said she had swords in her mouth. And stuff.
I mean, that's somebody's daughter.
Yes.
I wouldn't.
Yes.
I've done some horrible things as a kid. A young man, who, not horrible, just weird stuff. But now that I sit back and
I didn't hear the speech.
Huh?
Did you hear the speech he gave to the military guys?
Oh, that was stupid as hell.
What did he do? I missed it. What did he say?
First of all, it really wasn't a speech. He was up there having a conversation talking about how great he was and all that. He brought up one of the generals or something, but he didn't do anything about saying what they normally say when these guys graduate. They get commissioned to the Army or whatever branch of service they can serve in. He didn't say go out and protect your country and serve your country well. He was talking about these guys. They're trying to get me to do this, and they're trying to get me to do that.
Oh,
He has no political jargon coming out of his mouth. Not one bit. And then had the nerve to have a black female and a black male come up to him while he was
okay,
knowing that he's not a DI hire, so.
Right.
I just don't get people. I understand everything that's going on, and I'm good with that. But I just don't get the problem that this guy is the leader of the free world and doesn't have a vocabulary over a fifth grader. I don't get it. Here we go. In politics, the White House is addressing the fake citations in public health reports, and the court has blocked that Trump's administration's attempt to bar Harvard foreign students. That's really stupid. First of all,
Wow.
Harvard is a private institution. It's not a university by a state or by a
Right.
there's no federal government universities. They're all either state or private, and I'm pretty sure Harvard's private. Why is he sticking his note into Harvard? You know why? Because Harvard.
What's he doing over in Harvard's business anyway? I said, what's he doing over in Harvard's business
Because they
anyway?
wouldn't do what he wanted them to do. He wanted them to send all the DEI people back to their country, kick them out their visas and kick them out from their scholarships or whatever. Do you know how many people come from overseas that are rich to go to Harvard? You know how much money they put into the United States? I still believe he's trying to crash the economy the way Hitler did, and then build it back up in his own image. And we believe that he's some great God. And I'm just telling you, and I want to say this to the people, the Jewish people. I didn't want to keep rehashing what happened to you. I just think that by reminding people what happened to your ancestors and your people, because they were still some survivors alive that happened to you, that it shouldn't happen again. And I wish that someone in Congress, especially one of those Jewish gentlemen or lady, will come up and say, this is what's going on, instead of falling behind their party and saying, oh, we should just do this. And the Democrats, I'm really ashamed of you guys, because you're trying to do some upscale shit. I'm gonna say Denise's word, shit. But sometimes you got to get dirty. You got to fight dirty. You got to fight fire with fire. You can't just say, oh, well, this and that. No, you got to fight fire with fire and show America that you got some balls to stand up. Go ahead, Denise. You can read that one. I'm sorry.
He said the fact that people continue to be shocked by his audacity is more ridiculous than the idiot himself.
That is true. Hello, Angela. How you doing? That is so true.
Hey,
Here's
Angela.
a commercial.
This is Coach Abbott, head coach of Southwest Legacy, home of the Titans, and you are watching TAN TV.
Yeah, so I just don't get it. I don't get it. I think they still got these rumors going around that Trump that going to do something in October. I think he's going to step aside in October. Oh, I think they
step aside and do what?
And let Vice, what's his name, Vance, be president.
Oh God, you talking about ignoramus?
I don't think the man's a complete idiot. I think what people don't understand is, we look at his wife, for example. His wife, she's from, I think, India. Vance's work, that's true.
Vance's work. Yeah, she's Indian.
But because her melanin in her body makes people like us think that she's a minority. But certain countries in Europe are considered Caucasian countries, and Europe and India is one of them. If you're from India or the Middle East.
Somebody said, I'm so tired of Trump, and it's only been 5 full months in his presidency. Me too.
Yeah, I agree. He's not helping anybody. He's not helping anybody. He's not helping anybody at all. I don't think it. I don't think he is. Because if he was helping people, we'd all be in a better state. Everybody's worried. People who's been here half their lives. A friend of ours, Denise knows who she is. Back in the day, if you were from a different country, like Panama, Belize, or whatever small country that borders us, and you join the service, you got citizenship and your family gets citizenship. Now they are attacking these people and making them have dual citizenship, or they just deporting them back to their country. That is wrong. That is wrong. But that's what he's doing. He's rolling stuff back. and I don't want to break a sore record and say it's just people with melatonin in their skin, because he's not doing that to the Russians that come through the border in Mexico or Canada. He's not doing it to anybody that comes in this country that has white melanin in them that is coming in this country. Only to the people with brown and black melanin. And I think that's wrong. I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong, period. I mean, you can catch them and make it right.
Right.
I think it's wrong for you to pick and choose who you want. And make America great again sounds like make America white again to me. I mean, I hate to say it.
That's what it sounds like to me.
And the women out there, Denise and everybody else, I think y'all have to remember back in the 50s and the 40s and how men treated their wives and their girlfriends. You were just an object. If you think Diddy was bad, think about what some of those men did back to their wives back then. They had no chance of getting divorced or going to jail for beating his wife like a man. So yeah.
Damn, you said that makes America white again.
That's what he wants. I'm not mad at. Don't get me wrong now, because I got white friends and my wife is white. But I don't want y'all to think that I'm being mean. We all here Americans. We all from somewhere. So I'm not just big, but that's what he wants. Make it again. We want to hear about the rodeo and riding the bulls. Go ahead, girl. Tell them about them bulls.
It was really nice. If you get a chance to go to it's called the Black Rodeo, and they travel everywhere. Their next stop is Jacksonville, Florida. That's where they're going. They were in Shelbyville, Tennessee, and we went last night, me and my family and friends. And it was just a lot of good. It was really nice. It was just so many people gathered together and everything. And, you know, it was black female horse riders. And, of course, the black males, they were roping cows and doing the barrel runs and stuff and racing against the guys in Shelbyville, because there's a group in Shelbyville, a black group in Shelbyville that has a horse group. So they were racing against these guys and stuff. It was really nice. So they had all kind of paraphernalia to sell and food and music. The music was off the chain. They had a whole school. They had us jamming in the arena. It was really nice. So we had a great time. So if you get a chance to go. It's really nice.
Yeah, the guy I told you earlier about his book, he just signed on. I want y'all to know that. So if anybody want one, holler out to me and I ask him how you can get him. But he's on right now. Disease on. We're watching. Here we go. Oh, somebody said something. Angela said that.
It's called the Black Rodeo.
Yeah. Angela said people that are being deported. What about their property? Oh, that is true. Their property, the bank accounts, and all that. Yeah, they're taking everything. They're freezing it and taking it. Mm-hmm. And if you don't come back, they're gonna seize it. Now, the question with that is, I hope they don't seize nobody's crap. But if they do seize it, who's gonna keep who getting it? I know it ain't going through that deficit unless it's going to that $6 billion parade. So I'm just saying, I mean, it's kind of crazy for him to do all the things that he do. My sister said Team Rump probably had a freak off. That's why he's getting the pardon, girl. He was at P. Diddy's freak offs. I'm telling you.
I told you he was getting
what's
booty.
That one dude? Was it Epstein he got in trouble with? And didn't say he didn't know Epstein. And then they had a picture of him meeting his wife at Epstein's party. And she was half dressed.
Yeah.
You do the math. I wasn't there, so I can't say what was happening, but you do the math. You know, so that's what's happening. I'm about to say shit again, Denise. You got me cussing. That's the kind of stuff that goes on with, I mean, I guess if you get so much money, you know, you've done everything. I guess you just do it. Yeah, I did. But you did say it, sir. Laugh. Oh, yeah, I did say it. I don't think it's a bad word. Hey, we was talking at a party today. You can, you know, back in the day, you could say stuff like, you know, in the military, that was just a part of conversation, a 4-letter word.
Well, that's all they do. That's all they do is cuss.
I mean, I want to apologize for the children, but I don't think no children are watching. But I think that's just, you know, sometimes you have to say that word. I don't know who invented these words, like the F-bomb,
but they just
S-bomb.
Sometimes they just
Yeah,
come
but
out.
but they make a lot of sense when they come out. They make a lot of sense when they come out. Okay, let's go to entertainment for it. I gotta have any. Okay, that movie was Sinister. Is that it? Sinister. Sinners.
Sinners, sinners.
If you haven't seen that movie, oh my God, you gotta go. Some people been 3 or 4 times. My oldest child, I think, went
Yep,
4. That's a great
great
movie.
movie.
It has a whole different suspense to it. Not if you haven't seen it or heard about it, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But it is an amazing movie because Michael B. Jordan shows his staff when he playing his brother. So he shows his craft right there. He's showing his craft that he's good. He's really good at what he does. So if you haven't seen it, and if you have seen it, you can comment about it. That's a good movie. That's a good movie. So that's all I'm going to say as far as entertainment. Sports wise, all right, fellas, got a question for you before we get some back with the
Okay, Steve. Okay, Steve.
Okay,
Okay, Steve.
Jennifer said.
That's
the
who I'm
movie
going
gave her
for. Since my
nightmares.
team is out, I'm going for OKC.
Jennifer said the movie gave her nightmares.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, it was. Oh God, that movie just changed. It started out one different way. The next thing you know, it went totally left. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a good movie. Go to a matinee if you're really scary, so you don't have to leave it dark.
No.
But I don't know. I can't get off this Trump guy. I know I'm not supposed to. Let's have some fun. So I'll try to leave it alone. But
I said you said go to sports.
okay, yeah, we was going to sports. So what do y'all think about Shakir Sanders? Have y'all been following him in Cleveland Browns? This cat showed out the other night. He had all 4 quarterbacks played. He had the most highest percentage in completions. He threw 2 passes that was dropped. I don't know if it was his fault or bad pass or the receiver's fault, but he blew even the 2 pros. He blew them away. So hats off to Shakir. I think he's going to have a future. It might not be at Cleveland. They might cut him for some bizarre reason, but I think he's going to have a future in the NFL. I don't know if he's going to be as great as his dad, him or his brother over in Tampa Bay, but I think they will make an impact on whatever team they play for because they got that pedigree, man. I mean, they say it all the time. They were saying about my favorite players is Peyton Manning. They said him and his brother Eli had Archie's pedigree. Then they said that little Arch has that pedigree, but when you start talking about Deion's kids, they say, oh, they don't have the pedigree, but they do have the pedigree because Archie Manning was a great NFL player, and you've seen his 2 sons; they were great quarterbacks in the NFL. Arch down in Texas is going to be great. I tell you that right now. We seen what Deion's sons did at an HBCU school. Then they went to a major program and did the same. So why would you think they're not going to be just as good as that? If you got a comment, let me know. We'll move on to the next subject. The next subject is what's wrong with just giving your man sex every day? That's what I want. Or giving your partner sex every day. Can anybody tell me there's anything wrong with that?
What was that question?
What is there anything wrong with giving your partner sex every day?
No.
I didn't think so. I don't think so. I just want to know what
if that's what y'all want to do.
I saw a movie and I can't say oh my, and I can't say the exact words, so I'm gonna try to paraphrase it legally. A balloon job a day would keep the side chicks away. So I can't say.
Really?
I'm sure that goes the same thing on the other side. If the man takes care of his wife every day or girlfriend or whatever, I think the same thing. I don't think it's here we go. Not true.
Not true.
I
You're
just
right.
said
Not
it.
true.
That's what it said on the show I was watching. I didn't say it was true. Why is it not true? You saying it? Just you don't have to give us particulars, but just why is it not true? Why is it not true?
Maybe somebody's done that and it's not true. You can be the greatest to your man, and yeah. We keep saying
You think
that.
he'll
We
still
keep saying
cheat?
that.
I don't know.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Before we go any farther, when you say great sex, are you talking about great sex for you or what he considers great sex? Because if he's getting the great sex that he considers great sex, then I don't see why he,
As far as we know,
for his ego.
you said ego
Well,
last
that's what I
week.
say do, but they do that to have fun for ego. Men do that for ego. I'm talking about if you get everything, you giving your all to your man or your spouse. Well, I don't want to say either way. To your spouse, they have no reason to cheat, and you said that's not true.
They have no reason to. They might have no reason to, but they do.
Now, but then my following question on that is, oh, here we go. T-Rex, stop.
T-Rex, stop. You can give your all to your man, and he will still cheat. Yes.
Okay. You.
How many times we had to beat that in your
I
head?
just had a question because y'all know I'm old, so I keep forgetting what I got to follow up with. So y'all done made me forget. So we'll talk about something else that comes back to my brain, and I say,
You ain't gonna forget that one because we done nailed that in your head. Yes, 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 yes.
so I said, Mr. Rayford, you know yourself. You know from your experience yourself. Leave it alone,
from your
I'm gonna
experience.
go someplace else then. I'm gonna go someplace else. Let's talk about holidays. Yes, Denise, that's true. Forget you, Jim. Okay, all right. Okay.
T-Rex, they always jumping on
All
you,
right.
bro.
And I probably deserve it. We all know I wasn't the sweetest man.
Yeah, because he be saying some crazy
I just
stuff.
ask questions. I'm asking questions for the young men that was in the situations that we can give them help with. If we can just say you do all these things, but like when we talked about it last week, my question was, are you giving him sex that you think is all that, or are you giving him the sex that he?
He really do, Denise. Yeah, he needs help. Yeah, I know he does. He's crazy. Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it. I'm just trying to help couples stay together. That's all I'm trying to do. Because I tell you what,
well, that ain't what you asked. That ain't what you saying right there. That ain't gonna keep them together.
Okay, well,
because,
now
no.
I'm not gonna go. I just think that you have to understand that. Why is it every time that someone cheats and they blame, like if a husband cheats with a girlfriend, the wife is mad at the girlfriend for letting him cheat. I don't get that. Why is the wife mad at the girlfriend, not at her husband? So I don't get it.
Well, that's a good statement. Yeah, she should be whooping up on his head.
Not the girl. First of all, she might not know.
That's true. Ooh, you are exactly right.
I'm going to even read. I'm not going to even read that one. That's just wrong.
Whoever wrote that, you right. You're exactly right.
Okay.
Because he don't do nothing but dig himself in a hole every time.
I'm just, you know what? I'm just asking questions. I'm trying to give advice out to young people who just help them not make it.
Well, they don't need your advice.
Dad, digging your girl after. Digging it, girl. Anyway, I was just wondering.
They don't need your advice for sure.
I just was asking, man. I just was trying to help them. I didn't want to give them bad advice if they asked me. I thought that you could help me, help them, help themselves. But obviously, it's not about helping somebody. It's always about clowning somebody. But what's another hot topic?
Lord, take care of my brother. Take care of him, Lord. Lord.
What's another good hot topic going on right now out there? Let's see.
We was I talking about the guy from Baylor.
Yeah. Did y'all hear about
Who knows about that?
All right, there's a nurse. That's what we was going to talk about. There she is. She finally made
Nurse,
it.
where hey, my partner's here. We ready. My partner's here to get you, T-Rex. Ooh, ooh.
What's up, everybody?
Oh my God, Marie, woo woo. Somebody said, "Oh my God, Marie, woo woo."
So how was
Girl, I
work?
would have been on, but I had to stop by because Popo was at my cousin's house, so I had to stop.
Oh Lord, is everything okay?
What was that?
Yeah.
Oh, hi from Vegas, Texas,
How y'all
Cali.
doing?
The Popo.
The Popo. You know how Medea be saying that state troopers was at my cousin's house, so I had to stop and see what was going on.
Somebody said, "Oh, Marie came with tea." You came with
Yes,
the tea.
I did come with the tea. And since this any subject, ain't that the matter today?
It
Just
sure
talk about
is.
whatever you want to talk
It
about.
sure
They
is.
came my butt up already, so just go ahead.
They said, "Girl, what happened? Girl, what
You
happened?"
don't know what happened.
My kinfolk don't beat up a white man.
Oh Lord, you can't do that. That ain't good.
Oh my!
Lord
Put him out.
Oh
Put him out
wow!
the truck. Let me tell you, he hit your nephew and your niece's car. The niece,
Your nephew,
niece,
He hit her.
your niece and your nephew was there.
Uh-uh.
Oh Lord Jesus! Oh,
Oh,
somebody
Yeah.
said the F word.
my nephew was there for real.
Yes.
What?
Oh my!
Yeah.
What happened?
I can see that happening. I can see that happening.
I tell you, I mean,
Oh shit!
he come down to in a black neighborhood,
They was calling names, wasn't it?
being
Oh
crazy.
shit! Happy Sunday. Yeah.
That's that,
Oh wow!
That's that president.
He
That's
hit her.
that president preaching.
He hit her car.
Yes, both of them. Both of them.
Oh wow!
Hit one backed up and hit the
Wow.
other one.
See,
Well,
Yeah.
that's the president thinking, putting
Yeah.
it in people's head that because
They can
your
do what they
melanin
want
body
to
is
do.
wrong. That's
yeah,
not true.
yeah,
Your
yeah.
biology is wrong. That's
Wow.
what he's preaching, hate, and it's
And
it's
it is.
it's already
And
spoiled
that's
over
what's
right there in
happening.
Marshville, and somebody got an ass whooping today that did more.
Oh, not in Clarksville, in little old country town of Wrigley.
No, that was in Dixon. That wasn't
Dixon?
here.
No, that's in Wrigley.
Wrigley. Is that
Yeah.
Wrigley.
Where is Wrigley at?
A little country town.
Right outside of
Yeah,
Dixon.
right outside of Dixon. Mhm.
Somebody said, he didn't
After
he didn't mess
around
around, found out. Yes,
and
he
found
did mess
out.
around,
That's right,
found
he
out.
did. He did.
Don't step out your zone. If you're a good person, be a good person. Don't let this man hype you up and make you feel bad. As I stated again, all these things that he's doing, he's hurting just black and brown people. It's hurting everybody. And if you got an attitude and you thinking he's hurting you, because of these people are hurt, you're gonna get your ass whooped. Simple as that. Because
Mhm. It ain't happening like it did. It's not going down.
it ain't no going back to the 50s. I be telling
Mm-mm.
everybody, we ain't going
Oh,
back
no.
to the 50s. Ain't
No.
none of that. One neighborhood. If I don't live in your neighborhood and you don't like it, I got guns too.
Yep.
I got guns too. So believe
So
that. I just think that if we got away from all the color and just understand that we're all the same people. I said this many a times. You go to a different country in Europe, there's no black people, there's no white people. They're just English and German.
They German, Italian. They don't have no color.
But you come to America, that's the
Mhm.
melting pot, supposed to be the best place in the world, and not everybody's divided by color. And the only reason they
Black
do that,
Americans, white
only reason they do
Americans,
that,
African Americans, German Americans, Italian Americans, you
yeah,
name Asian Americans, Mexican Americans. I mean, why? We're Americans. We all bleed the same color.
red, white, and blue,
That's
supposedly,
right.
but apparently everybody is a scallywag except for the people who came here on the pilgrims.
Mayflower, the
They was kicked out of
Mayflower,
the country.
the Mayflower.
Mayflower.
The
They got
Mayflower.
kicked out of the country to
Yeah.
come over here. The pilgrims, they wasn't good people. They got kicked out.
They were the worst of the worst.
What's up, we Fox? So you gonna tell us that we bad people when your ancestors were criminals and bad people? They got kicked out their country. Come on, y'all. Let's just be real and take America for what it is. It's a melting pot. Love your neighbor, no matter what color they are, what religion they do. I was really upset about the dude that killed those 2 Jewish kids for no reason. Why? Because of war somewhere that you're not involved in? Come on, y'all. Somebody told me that shit's crazy. Go ahead, get the commercial out, producer.
Hey y'all, it's your boy Keith from my show, The Key to Another Level, and I got my boy Anthony from Steezy.
I'm telling you, come on, America, wake up. Because he wants to divide us, and there's no need to divide us. Divide us, we all fall. Poor white people, poor black people, poor everybody. It's gonna hurt. I told that story about those people in Wyoming.
But listen, the thing of it is, they think they're hurting us. It's not.
They're not.
It's not just hurting us.
Right.
It's hurting everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody but the ones that got all the money. That's the only ones that
The
is
rich
not
get richer.
bothering. The rich get richer. That's it.
That's it. And we then they
You know, we talked
scraps.
about Trump pardoning Diddy.
Yeah, earlier, yeah. What's up, Fox? You just hanging, man? What'd you think about that?
We been talking about Trump's gonna pardon Diddy.
What?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
why he didn't take the now you see why he didn't take the plea deal.
That's what I said. Remember we said
That's
that
what
2 weeks ago when you was here, man. We was talking about that.
You said why did he take the plea deal? Now we know why.
That's right.
Because he gonna get pardoned.
yeah, because he got some booty.
And when they pardon you, you don't lose your money. Remember I told you about the dude who stole the money at Taco Bell from his employees, and he went and paid $1 million. His mom paid $1 million at Trump's thing, and he pardoned him. He doesn't have to pay none of that money back.
I told him he needed to pardon R. Kelly too.
So when we sit
Well,
here,
why would he pardon R. Kelly? He didn't get none of that booty.
you never know. You never know. Maybe
Well, you
R.
know,
Kelly.
R. Kelly like them little babies. He like the little girls.
So Donald Trump, because he got them little bitty hands, make him feel big.
Yeah, Trump do too. Why?
Yeah, was Trump
Yeah.
was Trump with R. Kelly in the
Oh,
closet?
and P. Diddy, all of them.
He may have been.
These freak
It wouldn't
off
surprise, it wouldn't surprise me.
these
That's what I
It
know.
wouldn't surprise
I
me,
know.
especially when he bragged about the fact that he would go backstage where the women at the beauty pageants and they in there naked and he just walk in there.
Yeah.
grab him by the pussy
Grab
cat.
by the- Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me.
I'm telling you.
I'm sorry, but let a black man done that. I don't care how much money they got.
Yeah.
Look at what Bill did. They said
Right.
Bill to jail.
Exactly.
They said Bill to jail. They gave him the presidency where he can run around and tell people what they can't do, and he done done it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one dude on TikTok got that video. We got a predator for the president. We do, and we ain't talking about the predator that want to fight. We talk about he's a predator.
Well, what happened?
Yeah, Trump. Yeah, they talk about.
Well, what happened to do you know what happened to the boy Baylor?
Seen that.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Marie?
What happened to him?
Well, somebody in the neighborhood shot.
I don't know. We're trying to find out.
They shot him in the car. Shot him at home. He's
In the
from
car.
Mississippi. He's from the city he got shot in. Wow, yeah, they shot him, killed that young
In
man.
Mississippi.
6'5", 292 pounds. He wasn't no itty bitty man. So somebody was afraid he was about to get jacked up, and then they just shot him. I don't. Somebody tell me when at the people who are 50 and above, maybe 45. No, not 45. 50 and above. We used to just fight it out. Now they shoot everybody. Why?
Honey, they don't fight now. They be
Why?
shooting.
You know.
I'm like this.
I told you that the little boy that got shot here this weekend.
Really?
16 at the fair. Got killed. He got killed.
The fight.
Yeah.
From
I don't know what happened. It was at the fair. I don't know what happened. It was a shooting. It was no fight. It was a shooting. He got shot. He got
Well,
killed.
you know, they don't fight no more.
they
don't do like it was when we was
No.
growing up.
At least you lived. At least
Uh-uh.
you lived. You might not have your
Mm-mm.
teeth in your head, but you was alive.
Well, I don't know because when back in the day when I was like a little hellion on wheels, I fight anybody. It didn't matter. I had this girl. I had her down. I was beating the crap out of her, and she had like a straight razor, and she was gonna cut me. But the thing of it is, I got the straight razor. And how about her husband put a gun on me? Was gonna shoot me. But the thing of it is,
Wow.
the thing of it is, he said some MF is gonna die tonight, and then by the time we heard this shotgun go click up, and it was my grandmama say it's gonna be you.
Woo!
Whoa. Somebody said WTH. Somebody said
Yeah, We Fox. They
Whoa.
one of my guys from the railroad, We Fox, said that they can't fight. That's why they shoot each other.
Oh yeah, I can believe that.
Mm.
I can believe that. I can believe that.
Gangster today. Oh, we gangster today.
Who?
Gangster.
They all gay till they go to penitentiary.
Gangster lane.
Then they find out they're gay and not they was volunteering to be gay.
Not volunteering to be gay.
Yeah, they can't handle it.
Oh, but that's why they joined the little prison gangs and stuff for protection.
The gang.
For protection.
Yeah, to
But
protect.
ain't they doing each other?
Mhm.
Ain't they doing each other?
Mm-hmm.
So they still getting it.
Yeah,
It
for
just-
protection.
Not from anybody.
Well, what about the little girl that? Well, who is the little Shirley? Who is the little Shirley? The one that does boots the fans? The DHS called the mom. The little girl that does the fans, boots on the ground. DHS called the video she been making. Somebody called DHS on her, and cause she's been making a lot of videos and money, you know, and so they called DHS on her.
They call what? DHS.
They call human service DHS on her, yeah.
Lord.
Ah.
Cause the little girl's been on there, you know, doing the fan dance, you know, shaking the butt
Oh,
and
the
all
little
that.
bitty girl.
And then they found her mama had all kind of. They showed it. They said they showed her mama had all kind of every name brand bag you could name. She had a room full of bags, you know, pocketbooks, the name brand, and all
You
that.
talking about that little bitty girl that doing all the videos was out there with the man too, with the guy?
They said
Yeah,
I seen her.
Somebody said that's why is they even calling me calling Miss Shirley. She's like 4.
Yeah, they call it Miss
She's like
Shirley.
4.
Yeah, she's like 4 years
Yeah.
old, and they call her Miss Shirley.
Really?
They called the cops on the show. Called the cops. The show. Somebody said the show called the cops.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She had a lot of videos out there. I seen a lot
Yeah,
of
she got a
different
lot of
ones with her doing that fan dance, boots
Yeah.
on the ground. I seen a lot of
Her
them.
mama making money, baby.
Mhm.
That's just wrong. That's wrong. That's child endangerment. That's child endangerment.
Yeah, okay.
And they call her Miss Shirley, honey. Miss Shirley.
A 4-year-old. Nah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's a little too much for me. I don't see that. I don't understand that happening.
And you know, you seen the video. She be doing them dances too,
Mhm,
honey.
yeah.
I haven't seen them. Thank God I haven't. I got a 2-year-old granddaughter. I don't want to see no crap like that. That's just too much for me. That's just too much for me. I don't know why a parent would do that. Pimp their kid out like that. That's exactly what they're doing, to pimping them out.
All
Right.
about that
Yeah, they do that.
that quick money. That quick
About that
money.
money. Yeah,
Almighty dollar.
All money ain't good money.
yeah.
True.
It
And
sure
she
ain't.
finds out when them police get put in the penitentiary for child endangerment, and little Miss Shirley at 4 years old is in child care, whatever they call it.
Child protective services.
Yeah. So I don't think
Yeah.
that's a good idea. But
CPS.
I don't understand why. I just don't understand. I mean, if it's cute, yeah, but if it's sexy and it's all nasty, why? Why? Come on.
To be honest with you, the videos are not what you call sexy or anything.
Yeah.
She just, it's just, I guess it's the fact that somebody hating. I don't know, but it's still like you posting all these videos of your child. And she's a cute little girl. And you got all these perverts out here. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do got perverts out there.
I mean, you got a lot of them out there.
Yes, you do.
She's a cute little girl.
And I guess they say older men are watching it, you know. And,
getting off on it.
you know, I guess they say older men are watching the videos and stuff too. You know? Yeah.
Somebody
not trying to learn to dance.
Did you see the red dress? I didn't see the red dress video.
Oh my God.
No, I ain't seen.
Have you seen the red dress video?
No, I ain't seen that one.
I haven't seen that.
The red dress video? Somebody give us a comment on that one, because that is a little too much. You can't tell me you love your child and you putting her out there like that. You putting her out there like that.
Oh yeah, she be showing out now.
Yeah. And see,
but I hadn't seen the
but my thing of it
Johnny
is,
Gill. Oh no, I hadn't seen that.
The man with the man that's dancing with her, is that her daddy?
The Johnny Gill song, Red Dress.
Is that her dad that's dancing with her?
I don't know.
What's up, Poochie? My brother Poochie's watching. What's up, Poochie?
They said it was it was to the Johnny Gill song.
So
that's when CPS called, but the red dress. That's when they called CPS.
Okay.
Called.
So I'd like to see what's going on with the red dress. What was she doing that made somebody call human protective services?
Well, obviously she was doing some kind of gyration. I don't know. I don't want to know.
Child protective. She said it was to the Johnny Gill song. It was to the Johnny Gill song, Red Dress. And you know, that's a sexy song.
Vonda said it could be considered child.
Put on your red dress.
You're right. Exploitation. You're right, Vonda. That's exactly what it's called. That's exactly what it's called.
Exploitation.
That's just wrong. And nobody should be
exploited, especially a child.
This country is going to hell in a handbag real fast. We got people hating because their president is trying to say that somebody else is stealing all your money. You got women putting a 4-year-old child on videos for sexy men to masturbate to. Just call it what it is. That's what they're doing. And you got
you're right.
People hating each other, and you shouldn't be. Where is the honesty? This is supposed to be a country that everybody loves God. Why are we all hating each other or having?
Wait a minute. Now there's hating because of the color of your skin.
Yeah.
Hating because of your religion. Hating because your disabilities. I mean, it's just hate. It's just hate.
They said we're so lost, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be for real, people. America's not led by the best person in the world, period. But that doesn't mean you have to start doing crazy things like child endangerment or rolling up on somebody, calling them a slur in a little small town, or thinking that's because your president is the one elected that he's going to stop everybody from a different color getting money. No, they don't know what color you are. They just taking everybody money. If you don't believe me, look at those farmers in Wyoming who's losing their farms because immigrants can't work. Look at them. And they said they voted for Trump and they wish they wouldn't. So
it's too late now.
Next time you open your mouth to call,
Yeah, I know. Woulda, woulda, coulda, woulda, doulda, whatever it
It's
next
is.
too
time
late
you
now.
Yeah.
We tried to tell you. We tried to tell you.
be careful what you say, because he ain't there to help you. He's there to help
Mm-mm.
himself. Don't let nobody get hyped on this man. Don't let nobody. I don't, and you got brown and black people voting for him, So what are they thinking? The only thing that you should be mad about if you poor, because the rich are the ones getting that $1 zillion tax break, and your ass
Yeah.
got to pay.
Oh yeah, they get richer.
You
Rich
are
getting
going to
richer.
pay more money while they get rich. Like they need an extra $2 or $3 million. They don't need it. They're already billionaires. What they need it for? So they can mooch a jet from a foreign country. Oh, that was your president. I'm sorry, he mooched a jet. He said
Yeah.
they called him. He called them and asked for it. Come on, y'all. Come on. Tell the truth, shame the devil. That's all I can say. Well, our time's about up.
Yeah.
Vonda, I'm not Vonda. I saw her. What's up? My cousin watching. Cam Poochie's watching too. Marie, you gonna be here next week?
Yes.
Outstanding. So I'm sure next week I'm gonna get tore up, because when them two get together, and then with the help of all the people that come on here that love to get, so I'm gonna have a strong drink next week when the show starts, because I know it's gonna be off the chain. Uh-oh. Quit being the victim, sir. I am the victim. I am the victim.
He's the victim.
Don't it say those without sin? Good evening, fam. What's up, man? I know you late. Didn't it say those without sin? Why are you casting the first stone or something like that? How's it go? Y'all tell me how they go.
It said, "You without sin, toss the first stone."
Yeah.
So people shouldn't throw stones at rocks at glass houses.
That's it, because they all got sin. I'm not the only one was a bad young person. Next time you see your brother, ask him what he was doing when he was 19 and 22 and stuff like that.
They said, now we're quoting the Bible.
I was trying to save myself. That's all.
He's trying to quote. Stop trying to quote. T-Rex, should stop trying to quote. Please stop. Now we quoting the Bible. Oh, girl. He's making up a new Bible.
And we know you were heathen. They said they know you were heathen.
Look, the president was selling his Bible. Why can't I make up a Bible?
Yeah, heathen.
What? Say what?
Well,
heathen. I know you say you can't say that. I was a heathen. I'm not going to deny it. But I will say this. Vonda said she enjoyed the show, y'all. Stop by sometime when you can talk about the topic.
Vonda.
So you can stop by, Vonda, anytime. You know how to get in touch with us. Let us know. And my brother's still watching. So all I got to say, everybody, is quit listening to the propaganda. Don't do it, T-Rex. That's what Vonda said. Don't do it, T-Rex. The topic, Poochie, was hot topics, man. We was just talking about everything. Anyway, next week we probably have a good topic, because the ladies will be here and they're gonna be probably tearing me up. So hope you stop by and check us out.
Yeah.
It's always fun when we get Marie and Denise together. As long as they don't talk about homecoming and stuff like that, I'd be fine. But,
bless him, for he does not know.
What's that? He said, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do.
Yeah.
Poochie, Kevin said hi, man. Kevin said hi. Kevin Brooks, he's over there watching. All right, everybody. We'll start with you, Denise, and we'll go to Marie saying our goodbyes, and I'll just close out before somebody tear my head.
Yeah. Boy, T-Rex, you need to stop trying to quote anything, period. But
that's in the Bible.
We enjoyed the show tonight. Yeah, especially the Bible. We enjoyed the show tonight, and we will try to come back next Sunday. We're gonna have something hot to talk about, and ride them Cowboys.
Sorry I was late, everybody. Look, I went to see Sinners again. 2 Second time, if y'all have not seen that movie, please go
Oh.
support our people. It is an awesome movie. Awesome. Anyhow, thank y'all for joining us. I love you. Be safe. Be aware. Take care. Till next week.
Till next week. Hey, I want to thank everybody stop by, friends, family, haters. Stop by. I was tearing my behind up, but I love you because you're probably telling the truth. I'm not going to say you a liar. I'm telling you, just telling the truth. But thanks for tuning in to TAN TV, the African American Network. We have a local field with global reach. We watched Out of Bounds with myself, T-Rex. We got the traveling nurse at the bottom, Marie, and at the top with the cowboy hat on, who'll be riding them Bronco Bulls.